Have you ever noticed how that morning cup of coffee feels almost magical? The warmth, the rich aroma, the way it seems to wake up your brain and make the world a little brighter. For many, coffee has been a loyal companion for decades. But here is a surprising truth most people over 60 never hear. The kind of coffee you drink could either protect your heart and memory, or quietly harm your kidneys, raise cholesterol, and even increase your risk of stroke. Studies show that one common type of coffee can push bad cholesterol up by as much as 45 points in only 4 weeks. Another variety has been linked to a 72% higher risk of stroke in older adults. These are not small numbers. Yet these very coffees are still promoted as heart-friendly and sit on store shelves everywhere. Millions of seniors drink them daily, unaware of the silent harm building up in their bodies. None of this is your fault. The truth is often buried under clever marketing, half-truths, and ads designed to keep you buying. That is why today you will discover the 4 most dangerous coffees for anyone over 60, along with 4 healthier choices that can sharpen memory, strengthen muscles, and lower the risk of serious disease. Before we dive in, let me ask you 2 quick questions. What kind of coffee do you drink every day? And have you ever skipped breakfast and had only coffee instead? Share your answers in the comments. I read them carefully and you may even get tips tailored just for you. Now, let us begin with the first hidden danger. Number 4. Worst coffee: flavored instant coffee packets. At first glance, flavored instant coffee looks harmless. It is quick, it smells wonderful, and comes in comforting flavors like hazelnut or vanilla. Some even boast added vitamins or sugar-free. But here is the truth: for older adults, these packets can quietly strain your metabolism, kidneys, and heart. One reason is an additive called propylene glycol, which helps flavors dissolve evenly. What many people do not know is that this chemical is actually a byproduct of petroleum. In younger people the body can handle small amounts, but in older adults with slower kidney function, it can build up and become toxic over time. A 2022 study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who drank flavored instant coffee daily were 39% more likely to develop insulin resistance, a major step toward type 2 diabetes. And that is only part of the danger. Many packets also contain hidden trans fats disguised as hydrogenated palm oil. These fats raise LDL cholesterol, fueling plaque in the arteries. A 5-year study in the American Journal of Clinical Lipidology showed that seniors who consumed hydrogenated creamers daily raised their risk of heart attack by 28%. Add to this the artificial sweeteners like sucralose or acesulfame potassium, which disrupt the gut bacteria that protect against inflammation. The result: weaker immunity, poor digestion, and higher disease risk. If you enjoy flavor in your coffee, choose natural options. Add a drop of pure vanilla extract, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a touch of unsweetened cocoa. You will still enjoy the taste without harming your kidneys, heart, or blood sugar. But additives are not the only danger. The next coffee looks creamy and innocent, but what is inside that swirl may be damaging your brain and your waistline. Number 3. Worst coffee: coffee with artificial non-dairy creamers. For many people past 60, coffee feels incomplete without that creamy swirl. If you are lactose intolerant, non-dairy creamers often seem like the perfect fix. But here is the hidden truth: that tiny splash may be more harmful than the coffee itself. Most creamers are not milk at all. They are blends of synthetic oils, preservatives, and fillers that the aging body struggles to process. One concerning ingredient is titanium dioxide, the same chemical used in paint to make it look smooth and white. A 2021 study in the Journal of Toxicological Sciences found that titanium dioxide caused oxidative stress in human cells, accelerating tissue damage and even DNA harm. Then there are the hydrogenated oils packed with omega-6 fatty acids. While the body needs some omega-6, too much creates imbalance. Seniors with high omega-6 levels scored 31% lower on memory tests according to research in the journal Aging Cell. Over time, this imbalance shows up as joint stiffness, inflammation, and quicker cognitive decline. And we cannot forget the hidden sugars like corn syrup solids and maltodextrin. These spike blood sugar within minutes, leading to energy crashes, brain fog, and gradual weight gain around the belly. A healthier choice is organic full-fat milk. Yes, even after 60, healthy fats actually help your body absorb vitamins. Or choose unsweetened almond milk fortified with calcium and vitamin D. Better still, train your taste buds to enjoy black coffee with perhaps just a pinch of pink Himalayan salt to soften the bitterness. But what if you switched to decaf thinking you were safe? The truth may surprise you. Number 2 worst coffee, decaf made with chemical solvents. Many seniors turn to decaf to avoid jitters, racing heartbeat, or high blood pressure. But most supermarket decaf is not made naturally. Instead, it is treated with a chemical called methylene chloride, the same solvent used in paint removers. Coffee companies claim it burns away during roasting, but studies have proven otherwise. A Stanford University study found up to 10 parts per million of methylene chloride in popular decaf brands. That may fall under legal limits, but legal does not always mean safe. The EPA classifies methylene chloride as a probable human carcinogen. It can pass into the brain, interfere with energy production in brain cells, and contribute to memory loss, confusion, and even dementia-like symptoms. The liver and kidneys, already slower after 60, work hard to clear this chemical, leading to inflammation and long-term damage. If you drink decaf, choose brands labeled Swiss water process or methylene chloride free. This natural method uses only water and temperature, no toxic solvents. For extra safety, look for organic Swiss water decaf, which also avoids pesticides. And yet, there is an even greater hidden danger. A type of coffee that many believe is pure and natural may actually be the deadliest for seniors. Number 1 worst coffee, unfiltered boiled coffee. This includes French press, Turkish coffee, and stovetop brews without paper filters. On the surface, it looks wholesome. But unfiltered coffee contains cafestol, a compound in coffee oils that directly raises LDL cholesterol. A 2020 study in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology found that unfiltered coffee raised cardiovascular disease risk by 30%. In seniors, LDL cholesterol spiked by up to 45 points in only 4 weeks of daily use. For people over 60, this is especially dangerous. Arteries naturally stiffen with age, and added cholesterol speeds up plaque buildup. The risk of heart attack and stroke climbs sharply. Unfiltered coffee also irritates the stomach, worsens reflux, and reduces nutrient absorption. In older aluminum pots, metals may even leach into the brew, adding stress to the kidneys. The solution is simple: use a paper filter. Drip coffee makers or pour-over systems trap most cafestol while keeping antioxidants intact. Even small changes, like alternating between filtered and unfiltered brews, can reduce risk. Now that you know the 4 worst coffees, let us turn to the good news. Now that you know the 4 worst coffees, let us turn to the good news. Here are 4 coffees that can actually protect your brain, heart, and muscles as you age. Number 4 best coffee, organic medium roast Arabica. When it comes to coffee, not all beans are created equal. Arabica beans are considered the gold standard for both flavor and health benefits, especially for people over 60. Unlike Robusta beans, Arabica contains a higher level of antioxidants, particularly chlorogenic acid. These compounds help calm inflammation in the body and improve how your cells handle sugar. That is critical because inflammation and poor blood sugar control are 2 of the biggest drivers of chronic disease as we age. A 2021 study published in Nutrients followed seniors who drank 2 cups of Arabica coffee daily. The results were impressive: a 27% lower risk of type 2 diabetes and a significant drop in inflammation markers compared to those who avoided coffee. In other words, the right type of coffee can actually protect your health instead of harming it. But here is where many people make a mistake: the water. Brewing Arabica with unfiltered tap water can add metals like lead or copper to your cup, which over time can stress the kidneys and even speed up cognitive decline. Using a clean, filtered source of water ensures that you get all of the benefits without the hidden toxins. The brewing method also matters. A simple paper filter is your best friend because it traps harmful compounds such as cafestol, while still letting antioxidants flow into your cup. For the healthiest option, enjoy it black. If you want a smoother taste, add a splash of grass-fed whole milk or unsweetened oat milk enriched with B vitamins. Skip the sugar, and if you prefer a touch of sweetness, sprinkle in a little cinnamon, which not only tastes great but also helps keep blood sugar steady. Number 3 best coffee, cold brew concentrate. Now let us talk about cold brew, which has become popular for good reason. Unlike hot coffee, which is brewed quickly with boiling water, cold brew is made by steeping coarse ground beans in cold water for 12 to 24 hours. This slow, gentle process changes the chemistry of the coffee. The result? Up to 70% less acidity. For people over 60 who may deal with reflux, heartburn, or digestive issues, this can make a huge difference. Cold brew is far less irritating to the stomach, allowing many people who had given up coffee to enjoy it again without discomfort. Cold brewing also preserves more of the natural antioxidants, especially chlorogenic acids and melanoidins, which support heart health, protect blood vessels, and even safeguard your vision as you age. In fact, research has linked these compounds to a lower risk of macular degeneration, a leading cause of vision loss in older adults. Another hidden benefit is magnesium. Cold brew can contain up to 250% more magnesium than hot coffee. Magnesium is essential for strong bones, healthy muscles, and a steady heart rhythm, things that become more important with every passing year. Cold brew is also practical. You can make a batch, store it in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks, and have it ready whenever you need a refreshing boost. Some seniors even freeze it into ice cubes and drop them into water or milk for an instant coffee drink. To make it at home, use 1 cup of medium roast Arabica grounds with 4 cups of filtered water. Steep it in the refrigerator for 24 hours, then strain it through a paper filter. You can dilute the concentrate with water or milk, depending on how strong you like it. Smooth, gentle, antioxidant-rich, and full of minerals, cold brew is one of the easiest ways to make coffee a daily health ritual. Number 2 Best Coffee. Coffee with collagen peptides. Imagine if your morning coffee did more than just wake you up. What if it also kept your joints flexible, your bones strong, and your skin firm? That is exactly what happens when you add collagen peptides to your daily cup. Collagen is the protein that holds the body together. It strengthens bones, cushions joints, supports muscles, and keeps skin elastic. But after the age of 50, collagen production declines by about 1 to 1.5% every year. By the time you reach your 60s, the loss is significant. Stiff joints, sagging skin, slower wound healing, and weaker muscles are all signs of collagen depletion. Adding hydrolyzed collagen peptides to coffee is a simple but powerful way to replace what the body is losing. The peptides dissolve instantly in hot liquid and have no taste, so your coffee will still taste the same. The warmth of the drink helps circulation, carrying collagen-building amino acids like glycine and proline directly to tissues in need of repair. A 2020 clinical trial tracked seniors aged 60 to 75 who took 10 grams of collagen peptides daily. After 6 months, participants showed a 40% improvement in joint mobility, a 25% reduction in muscle pain, and measurable increases in bone density in the hips. That means fewer aches, stronger bones, and more confidence in daily movement. To get started, simply brew your regular coffee, ideally a clean Arabica with filtered water, and stir in 1 scoop of high-quality hydrolyzed collagen. Choose collagen sourced from grass-fed bovine or wild-caught marine sources, and always make sure it is third-party tested for purity. With this simple step, every cup of coffee becomes an investment in stronger bones, healthier joints, and better aging. Number 1 Best Coffee. Coffee with MCT oil and true cinnamon. Now for the ultimate upgrade. If you want to fuel your brain, protect your heart, and keep your muscles strong well into your 70s and beyond, look no further than coffee enhanced with MCT oil and true cinnamon. MCT oil, short for medium-chain triglycerides, comes from coconut oil. Unlike regular fats, MCTs bypass the usual digestion process and go straight to the liver, where they are converted into ketones. These ketones serve as a clean and steady fuel source for both the brain and muscles. Why is this important for older adults? As we age, the brain's ability to use glucose, its primary fuel, slows down. This is linked to brain fog, slower thinking, and even cognitive decline. Ketones from MCT oil bypass this problem, supplying energy directly to brain cells. In a 2021 study published in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience, older adults who added MCT oil to their diets improved memory and mental flexibility by 31% in just 8 weeks. But MCT oil is not only for the brain. It also stabilizes blood sugar, reduces energy crashes, and helps prevent the breakdown of muscle, which is a major cause of weakness and frailty after 60. Now, add true cinnamon, also known as Ceylon cinnamon, and the benefits multiply. Unlike common cassia cinnamon, which contains compounds that can stress the liver, true cinnamon is safe for daily use. It is rich in cinnamaldehyde, a natural compound that improves insulin sensitivity, relaxes blood vessels, reduces triglycerides, and lowers inflammation throughout the body. A 2022 meta-analysis showed that seniors who consume true cinnamon daily lowered fasting blood sugar by 18 points and reduced triglycerides by up to 30%. To make this powerful coffee, brew your medium roast Arabica with filtered water. Add 1 teaspoon of MCT oil and half a teaspoon of ground true cinnamon. Blend it for a creamy, latte-like texture, or simply stir it well. Drink it on an empty stomach in the morning to maximize ketone production and mental clarity. Within half an hour, many people notice sharper focus, steadier energy, and even less stiffness in their joints. This is more than just coffee, it is a daily ritual that strengthens your body and mind, giving you the energy and clarity to enjoy life fully as you age. So now you know the 4 coffees that can quietly harm your health, and the 4 that can help you stay strong, sharp, and energized well past 60. Which of these coffees will you try tomorrow morning? Share your answer in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with a friend who loves coffee, and subscribe for more science-based tips to live healthier and longer. Your next cup could be the difference between harm and healing.